guys, Amanda here from Lolly Lulu Crafts, and today I thought I would share with you a Hunkydory haul that I had, and this is their latest autumn collection, so that's 2014, and I thought it would be fun just to share with you what I got. Now, just before we started on the autumn collection, I wanted to show you this collection that came out, and this was a beautiful Christmas set that actually came with a magazine that I got from Create & Craft, the Hunkydory magazine, but I believe you can get it as a separate collection, and this is the Moonlight Christmas, and I think it's absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I mean, look at those images, isn't that gorgeous? So I think these are going to make some really nice Christmas cards. I mean, on here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least, if you count that as one, at least 4 cards I should think, and you could probably, you know, squeeze another one out using the sentiments, but let's be a little bit stingy and say we've got 4 cards just on that one sheet. And then we've got this beautiful one here, and you've got borders, you've got these beautiful sentiments. It's all foiled, and I just love the way that it's kind of, the imagery on it is beautiful, and there's actually some, I don't think you'll pick it up on here, I'm hoping you will. Let me come really close. I've got so lucky with my beautiful camera. Can you catch that glitter? There's actually glitter just on here, but I'm not sure you'll pick that up, but you can just see it, I think, on here, but it's of such a lovely imagery, and I just love that. I mean, look at that. It looks like my camera's got shading on it, but that is actually light that's on the drawing rather than this. And then you've got these beautiful borders as well. So again, you've probably got at least 3 cards from here. And then we've got another one. And I love this with the shadowing and everything. I think that's so pretty. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? So again on this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 probably. And then we've got some more. Oh, this is, there we go, that's some lovely cardstock that comes as part of the kit. Oops, it's upside down, and you can see just on its own you could literally chop that in half, have that piece, and just add one of the toppers, which I will do. But this piece you could just add a sentiment, which is why I was saying, like the first sheet, although I said, oh, that's 4 cards, but if you use the sentiments, that gets even more cards out of that. And with this cardstock you could easily chop that in half, put it on the front of an A5 card. As you know, I usually fold it with the colour on the inside, then put this on the outside so there's no white showing, put my sentiment in the corner, and you're done. And the same with this, so you could actually get a lot more cards from that, and by using this and chopping into this, you've got 5 pieces, so you've got potentially 10 cards you can get just from that cardstock. And then of course you can use the plain cardstock as well that you've got. So that's that collection. Then we've got the Road to Bethlehem collection. So you can see here we've got some really lovely traditional religious toppers and things, and that's something I think Hunkydory do really well. They've got some really lovely religious sort of feel toppers and things that they do. I've got some from previous collections, and they are modern but still traditional all in the same time. So again, you've got loads of images on here. I mean, that's just gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that, and the detail on it. And then you've got all the foiling, and again, so you've got, and the borders down the side, so lots of sentiments on there as well, so you've got plenty on there. Look at that little donkey. So I think that's just really nice having that shape as well. And then we've got them, and don't forget when you're using this that you make use of this edge pieces, you know, use your epiphany tools and create buttons and things, or little faux brads using these cardstock, that the pieces at the edges, which, you know, you make use of that. And then we've got all this cardstock here as well, so again the same as before, chop it up and isn't that lovely? You could cut that off, and or you could just fold it in half or whatever, but I definitely would cut it up. And that's pretty. It's got a very lovely feel to it. The cardstock as well is coated, but because it's adorable scoreable, it's now a special coating so that the coating does not crack, so you can score it and it will fold in half beautifully and you'll have no cracking, so you get that beautiful coated cardstock with none of the aggravation, which is great. And it's 300 GSM. I mean, listen to that. You don't need anything else with it. It's really heavy. You can hear when I do that. It's so nice. And you've got the foiling on this one. Lovely. And that's just all foiling. Potentially 16 cards just out of that if you were just doing A5 cards. So I think, you know, I just thought that it would be fun to share with you these two kits because they're so pretty, and I think they really are just a little bit different. The colouring and stuff, it's just really nice. I think Hunkydory really do all the seasons really well, but particularly Christmas. Now this was a big Create and Craft special, so you were getting a lot free. It doesn't actually say. I'm trying to see how many cards. I think it's probably 100. It might be you bought 50 and got 50 for free. I can't really remember, but they're all shaped cards. So you've got, these are not in their coated cardstock, but they are still really heavy, 350 I think, GSM. And so you've got your gatefold card here, which is really nice. So you've got a whole pile of those. You've got your stepper cards. Now I was really pleased because, you know, my little kind of thing about not using these shaped cards, I never can work out what to do. So you've got the side stepper here, and it's great because also the other thing is keep one of these and use it as a template for future reference, so you will know exactly where to cut it. So this one you would fold like this, I guess. So you want a mountain, a valley, a mountain, a valley, a mountain, and then you get, obviously you need to crease these properly, but then you get your side stepper. So you've got a big pile of those. Then you've got your centre stepper, which I'd already folded, as you can see. I just wanted to see what that was like. So again, a big pile of those. Then you're getting some of the normal shapes. So you've got some 6x6 here, 8x8, great size to have. I love doing 8x8s. Then you've got your, I guess it's a tent fold. I don't know what you call it. But you would fold it like so, and then you could adhere it at the top. If I'm wrong, please somebody tell me, because I'm not very familiar how you're supposed to do this, but I can't see any other way of folding it. I'm assuming you're not going to be doing that or that, so I'm assuming you're going to have to adhere it up here, and then it will fold flat and then bounce out. But anybody let me know if I'm wrong, but I'm assuming that's what that's for. Then you've got your normal DL size, which is just down there nice and long. Then you've got a 6x6 gatefold, which is really cool. You've got A5, A6, and don't forget these aren't folded, any of these yet. And then you've got a gazillion envelopes to match. So this was a big set of basic cardstock, and I really like getting things like that when it's on specials as well. Alright, so let's get to the autumn collection. Now, as I said, this was a special on Create and Craft, so what you've got was you bought one kit, autumn kit, and you got another one for free. Now, I can't remember which way round it was, to be honest, and I'm assuming that this lot was one kit and this was the other. So one of these was free, and as you can see, there's a significant amount of stuff on there. And it was the same with all the things. If you bought something, you had something for free. So this is Autumn Delights, and as you can see on the front here, you get loads of ideas, which is really good. And it also tells you how to make the specialist cards on the back, because it's got some special shaped cards in here. So some really lovely autumn colours and autumn designs, I guess, that autumn little creatures, and I think, you know, you've got lots of lovely things. And actually it's not stuck. We've had collections from them before and it was just the autumn tones. This has got a mixture, which means, you know, like this could be used really at any time of the year, I think. I love that. Such fun for a kid's card. And you've got your pumpkins there. Happy birthday pumpkin. Love these owls. Again, there's so much foiling. I'm finding it hard to get an angle for you to see it, because it's just, I mean, look at all those borders and embellishments that you can add, and you're going to make so many cards from this. This looks like Noddy, doesn't it? With this Noddy car, this wooden car reminds me of Noddy. And this would be lovely for any kind of, not just birthdays, but get well, all sorts. And I just love him. Now, I just love him. Isn't he so adorable? Like, thanks. What's it? Harvest Festival. So sweet. And look at the detail on that. I mean, there's foiling on that border. I mean, it really is exquisite. So you've got 10 topper sheets, and then we've got the complimentary cardstock. Now I believe there'll be 20 of these. Yeah, there's 20 sheets, because usually what Hunkydory do is they do 2 sheets per sheet of toppers in their kit. Actually, if you really wanted to be specific, you could go through and find the 2 matching cardstock sheets that go with the topper sheet and actually put those together. There are some that are neutral like this, but there are some like this one that have got the owls on that clearly go with the owl topper. Now, you don't have to do it that way, but that's obviously what they were designed to do, but you can obviously craft that as much as you want. And as you can see, it's just really cute. And again, with these you could, and I certainly would, I would chop them up and not just, you know, fold them in half and use them as a whole card. So anyway, you've got your lovely owls here, and I love this beautiful rich colours and all that foiling again. And this is gorgeous, isn't it, with the edge, the border edge here on there, and then that. So I'm just going to whip through these fairly fast for you. Again, look at that foiling. Isn't that lovely? I love that picture. Patchwork. You can see that. And you can see, like there, that's a prime example of one that's very, very specific to the design. And in fact, so is this one with the, oops, upside down, with the owls. So pretty, look. You no sooner turn it up one way and it'll be upside down again, but anyway, and look at this with the little chicks. See, told you. Isn't that pretty? You see, again, this could be used in spring even. It's, you know, little blue tip there. Here's your, I was going to say snowman. I don't mean that, do I? Scarecrow. Isn't that pretty? And I love this, and you could actually easily chop that into different sections and use it as a matting and layering each corner. And you could use this as a topper with a bit of careful matting and layering. I mean, this one, for example, maybe you could cut down here and then cut this section to make him a topper. You'd almost make one card from that one piece I don't know, might be able to. Maybe this one would be easier because the image is a bit smaller. I was just thinking, you know, you could cut that down and then fold it in half to create a A6 card like that, and have him in the corner and just add a sentiment. Really cute. I mean, how nice is that? A nice simple card, but it's going to look amazing. And then of course to finish, the poppies. So that is that collection. And oh, I know, look, it's got one leaflet for the two things. I think because they knew it was going to be a buy one get one free, they've just put it all together. So you've got Thoughts of Autumn and Autumn Delights, and they've put the information about it all on the one leaflet, I think. So, but anyway, that was one of those. That I think was the one that I just showed you, was Thoughts of Autumn, and I'm assuming that this is Autumn Delights now. But anyway, these would be separate card kits, so you could buy these separately, I believe. So this is your pinwheel spinners for your Woodland Wonder. So you've got that on the front there, and that's part of your card making. And then you've got some little cards in here as well. So let's just pop that out and have a look. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 little cards for that collection. And then we've got all the components here. I'm gonna take it out like that because I'm worried that these parts are gonna fall out before I'm ready for them to do so. So you've got 3 sheets in here, look. And so you've got basically this repeated for the other 2 sets. And then you've got your, oh, it's sticking on, but I don't want them to fall out. And then you've got your other bits and pieces here that go together to make it come together as the little spinner card, which was what we've got on here, for example, the poppy one here. And it's just going to be a pinwheel, and I guess these are the pinwheel parts. So that's that one. And then we've got the Golden Meadows kit, and I think this is like window boxes or something. So that's, again, we've got some envelopes. You've got your sort of decoupage layers, I guess. You've got some beautiful acetate. Look at that, that's stunning. That's going to be what goes in your apertures. And then you've got some more decoupagey bits. This is going to be what makes up your cards here. So this is the 4 cards, I guess, that you get in this kit, and I'm assuming again that this kit could be purchased separately if you weren't going through Create and Craft, but just through somebody who's a Hunkydory stockist. So you've got that as well, and on the back of these you've got all the different colourways as well, which is really nice. And I just think this is so adorable. Look at his face. And these are the ones that are the little trees. Now I'm going to take this out too much. I'm just going to move the envelope so you can see. So you've got like the trees there, and you've got the elements that go on the tree. So you've got a couple of trees, and you've got the 4 different animals. So you've got your rabbit, your fox, your owl, and your squirrel, and you're going to have a tree for each of those, and you've got your envelopes to put those in, and they pop up to be like little 3D trees, but they flatten out completely for posting, which is going to be kind of fun. So now we've got antique watercolours, which is absolutely stunning. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And you've got the little envelopes, and you've got the ribbon. Oh, that's what you've got inside. So you've got those elements here, and then you've got your card pieces here. So again, you've got 4 Oh, and these are going to make up the little boxes that we saw here. These ones here. And that's what that's going to make up. And then finally we have our woodland twisted easel set. So you've got your beautiful little squirrel, you've got your base and all your elements that you need, and you'll have the same on there, so you can have 4 of those. So let's have a look at what the little critters are. Again, I'm not trying to take these out too much. So you've got, hopefully you can see, you've got the little rabbit, and then the little dormouse. Anyway, so the next thing, there was 2 more items that I got, and these were buy one get one free for this one. So this was some acetate that was part of that autumn collection, and it's absolutely stunning. I love Hunkydory acetate anyway, and I think this is just so beautiful, and the designs are so nice. And if you it's really good. I mean, I don't think you'd get a whole card standing up on its own with this. It's not quite strong enough. But sometimes their acetate is strong enough, but I'm not sure this particular one is. But you've got several different designs, and it comes in different colourways. But also on the back, it's silver anyway, so if you didn't want that colour, you could always just turn it over and use the silver side. So you've got your gold in this beautiful leaf. You've got the copper gold. Then this gorgeous kind of browny russet colour. Then we've got another leafy design. Let me do one sheet because it gets confusing otherwise. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And that's in the gold there. And we've got the lovely copper. And then we've got that lovely pinky coppery tone. My brain's gone completely for what colours these are. And then we've got the browny colour. So you've got the 4 tones here, which is really nice. Anyway, then this is the next design, and I think this is probably my favourite. Let me give you one sheet because it's going all blurry. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. So we've got the gorgeous coppery colour in that one. We've got the lovely gold. Again, don't forget we've got the silver side. We've got the browny colour. And then we've got a different sort of coppery colour. And then we've got a different gold. So this one again, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colours. So we've got plenty and plenty of acetate, and it's so pretty. And as I say, you can easily use the silver side, which will then make it sort of look at that, non-autumny. You could then have it quite easily for any time of year, because that colour tone is really the only thing that's making it specific to autumn, I would say. So by turning it over, the patterns are not, particularly, a problem, I think. So then the next thing I got was the insert pack. Now you've got something like, I don't know how many inserts, but anyway, you've got a ridiculous amount of inserts, and then you've got 40 sheets of paper for free. So really that was what I wanted the insert pack for, because I was less worried about the inserts, but that said you've got loads of inserts. So let me just separate the paper away for you. Okay, so this is all the inserts. So I won't go to what you've got here. Sorry, I'll just show you. Is you're going to have a design, and then you've got your sentiments. So again, easily chop it up. Use this as a topper, and use this as a, as the insert. Just chop it into it rather. You don't have to use it as just fold it in half. Or if you wanted to use it as an insert but it was the wrong side, you can still chop it up. It's paper. It's lovely. I think it's 120 GSM. It's not coated or anything like that. You've got lovely sentiments, and they all kind of complement the designs that have been in that kit. So look here, baby, you've got your scarecrow, and look, you've got your lovely little hedgehog. owls there. So you've got plenty of really pretty designs. I'm hoping you're getting the colour okay, because it's looking so bright on your screen up here. I'm hoping that it's coming out okay for you. Let me just grab that lot and pop that down on my knee. So anyway, that's the insert. So you've got loads in there, as you can see. And then you cut with it these papers. Now, as I said, there were 40 sheets of paper. They are single-sided, but as you can see, they're coated. So I think they're 120 GSM. They're really, really nice. And they go, again, they complement the designs. They haven't got, as far as I can see, they're just patterns. They're not got specific, like the inserts had the teddy bear on or something like that. These don't have that, I don't think. They're just the patterning. So you could easily use these for something other than that particular kit. But by using it with the kit, you're gonna just increase the amount that you can make. Oh, so many times over. Anyway, I thought I would share this little haul with you because it's really, I think, a nice autumn collection. So I hope you've liked it, and definitely keep an eye out on the website for some cards. Alright, I will see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. Bye for now.